Hey everyone, welcome to your weekly superhero meme review with me, Jason from Superhero Deep Dive. I have a lot of memes. I have more than the daily meme review, which is great, but you know the deal. It's a you laugh, you lose. So, what happens if you laugh? I'm talking about like, if you laugh at any of the memes, if you laugh at anything that's said, if you laugh at me messing up just then, it counts. If you laugh, you have to direct the next superhero movie. What movie are you going to direct? Is it going to be a sequel? Is it going to be an original one? And if it is, what's it going to be? Let me know in the comments. Alright, are you guys ready for this? We got plenty of memes to go over. Remember, you laugh, you lose. Let's check them out. Here we go. So, life is good, but it could be fantastic. Oh, Pedro Pascal, I'm still not sold on him being Reed Richards. What do you guys think? Can you see it? I really like the John Krasinski version. And I wish he was still Reed Richards. I don't know. Alright, hard to swallow pills. Uh-oh. The MCU is never going to be like it was before Endgame again. You know, there's a lot to be said with that. And I'm going to play like devil's advocate. Like, to be fair, yes, the MCU is never going to be like it was before Endgame. And that's because there were a lot of new things happening. There was a lot of things that we hadn't seen before in the movies. But we've seen them now. So it doesn't mean that it can't be just as good. It's just never going to be like it was. I agree with it. It's hard to swallow, but I agree. Alright. So the Council of Kangs, when they get to know that Marvel Studios may abandon the Jonathan Majors Kang storyline. Yeah. You know, and here's the thing. I keep hearing all these different reports. I don't know what is going on definitively with Jonathan Majors. And maybe that's the whole thing. Like, maybe there's just so much happening back and forth that Marvel Studios is like, we can't figure it out either. So we're just not going to do it. I have no idea. Can someone fill me in? Can someone give me like the newest dealings? Because it got to the point where I just stopped reading it. I just stopped looking at it. All right. Here we go. When you have that one good picture of yourself that you use everywhere as a profile pic. Yeah. I mean, it's a great picture. Don't get me wrong. It's a great still, but man, it is. It's in every promo. Do you have that? I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of it personally. Okay. Kevin Feige confirms Doctor Doom frontman is Russell Brand. I don't think this is true. And I like Russell Brand. I don't think he'd be a good Doctor Doom. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think that's asking a lot. I think that's asking a whole lot from Russell Brand. Alright, so new Avengers. Old Avengers off that exit and me making a quick turn off that exit. Yeah, you know, the thing is, at this point in time, with like phase 1 and phase 2, there was a lot of groundwork that was done, and you're seeing people interact. You're not seeing it so much this round. Like, I don't know. It's just moving. It's just moving slower, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I think we just have to trust the process, you know. All right, being pansexual and watching the Marvels. Who are these extremely hot people? That is a pretty guy. That is a pretty guy. Not gonna lie. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty funny. So, look at all these women. They're just kind of passing by Peter Parker. They're simping over Bully Parker. Yeah, maybe it's the greasy hair, the lack of glasses, the upturned collar. I don't know. Alright, when you have 5 Infinity Stones and Black Widow comes charging at you with a stick. Am I a joke to you? Yeah. Oh, that was a bit outmatched. But you never know. Maybe she could have gotten a good hit in. You know, I took martial arts for years, and I have seen white belts get a good hit on a black belt. Sometimes it happens. Alright, when someone asks me about my life plans, I might just wait here for a little bit. You know, let time pass. I don't blame you. I feel that way too. I feel that way too sometimes. Alright, so we got the Spider-Man variants. Alright, got 3 separate Peter Parkers. Got the Doctor Strange variants. We got 4 different versions of Benedict Cumberbatch. We got the Loki variants. They're all over the place. But we got the Ant-Man variants. We have a ton of the same Ant-Man. The same Paul Rudd, except for the one Baskin-Robbins Paul Rudd, which was great. That's crazy. There isn't any consistency with that. And that's kind of annoying. Even though I do have theories about it, about them being Nexus beings, it hasn't been touched on, and it should. Because it would be an easy out. Alright, so Loki and Hela. You sure you're not the adopted one? You know, it fits. It fits. Loki and Hela could have been proper siblings. Alright, Loki and his variants. Here we go, another variant one. Oh, Kang and his variants. That's crazy. Yeah, all the Kang variants, it's all the same person. Loki, it's all like, it's different versions. I don't know. It's so weird. It's so weird, and they haven't explained stuff like that, and they really should have. Alright. Hurry up! Hurry up, dude. Give us the Fantastic Four. Yeah. We need something. We need something to breathe a little life into it. Something established. Could Fantastic Four be it? You know, I'm not a big Fantastic Four fan. Give me the X-Men. Give me the X-Men every day. Alright. If someone asks if I genuinely want mutants to wipe out every single human on Earth, well, the law requires that I answer no. You know, there's a lot to be said about that. It's hard to go into it, but I like mutants. I do. I like them a lot. Alright. Me going back to the gym after 2 years. You took $50 a month from me. Wow, they were not going to Planet Fitness. The guy at the front desk, I don't even know who you are. That's a bad thing. Yeah. It happens. And it happens to all of us. We'll all get a gym membership at some point. We may keep up with it. Something may happen and we haven't been there for a while and we may forget about it. And then all of a sudden, you know, we're still paying them. We're still giving them our money. Alright. So make a Logan-style Spider-Man movie with Maguire. Don't tie it in with any cinematic universe whatsoever. Alright, I'm in so far. Just do a rough, beautiful, emotional tale about an older Spidey. Have Sam Raimi direct, give him full control, watch the box office explode. Yes and no. Love it, love the idea. Can't do it with Tobey Maguire because he's already associated with the universe. So you can't tie it. You can't have it not be tied in with the cinematic universe. It won't work. People will disassociate. You need to have something else. You need to have another Spider-Man. But who? Who could it be? Who could be the old Spidey for this universe? Let me know in the comments. Because that's a pretty good one. I like the idea a lot. Alright. So we got them throwing stuff. This is going to kill somebody when it lands in Boston. No one thinks about that stuff anymore. No one considers that. The only one I've seen consider something like that is Invincible, the animated series, where they threw a trash bag and it landed like in Paris or something. And if it's a spoiler alert, you need to get over it because that's been out for a while. It's really good though. But yeah, that's the only one that's ever, I think, actually acknowledged something like that. All right. So remember the last weekly meme review? We had the director saying it was going to have like kind of a Always Sunny in Philadelphia feel. Well, here you go. Here you go. I love the Danny DeVito as Silver Surfer. That keeps catching my eye. It would be great. All right. Me waking up at 6:59. My alarm set for 7. I hate it when that happens. Oh my gosh, I hate waking up right before the alarm. It's so bad. Do you have a limit? Mine is a half an hour. A half an hour limit. If I wake up within that half an hour of my alarm going off, like if it's set for 6 and I wake up at like 5:30, I'm getting up. I'm getting up. I have kids. I have my wife beside me. If I'm stirring about and waking up, checking my phone and stuff for the time, if it's within that half an hour, I'm just getting up, because if I try to go back to sleep when that alarm does go off, she's getting bothered again, and that's not fair to my wife, who I love tremendously. Honey, if you're watching this, I love you tremendously. But yeah, if I have a half hour limit, if it's earlier than that, I'm gonna try to ride it out, unless the cat is screaming. Then I'm getting up probably. All right, stop. Just for once in your life, stop making Spider-Man movies without Spider-Man. Sony and Madam Web movie, hot women. Yeah, but you know, we had Morbius, we had the Venom movies. Does Michelle Williams count as like a hot woman? You know, I don't know. She's one of those women that, like, if that was her She-Venom, yeah, it definitely counts. But I don't know. She's pretty, but something about her just looks so kind of plain to me, you know? Like, I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't know. I'm crazy. Alright, woman in the 1600s. Townsfolk, you're a witch! Oh no! I wonder, you know, that would really suck if that was what someone got caught for. Out of everything else, something like the, oh, this, or what about the, like, oh, got your nose, oh. If that's what someone got set on trial for, and I'm using light terms, that's ridiculous. Alright, Marvel reportedly replacing Kang as the villain, but you know he's a timeline independent villain, so they can just shelve him for later. I see this as an absolute win. You know, that's not a terrible strategy. We can sideline him, and because he's independent, we can always come back to the Kang. We have stuff that can lead back into it. That's smart. That is, we're all playing checkers, and they got their chess game going right there. All right. Oh man, we got the night monkey looking guy from Madam Web, and then the dragonfly from the superhero movie. I can't help it. I think the dragonfly movie or the dragonfly costume isn't bad. It's not terrible. Like, it's not the best. A couple tweaks it could use, definitely, but it's not terrible. It's not the worst superhero costume I've seen, even on screen. Alright. Does it ever wake you in the middle of the night? The idea that you wipe your face with the same towel that you wipe your balls. Oh, it doesn't until now. I'm probably going to think about that tonight. Oh, no. Oh, the Captain America trilogy in one picture. No, don't bother him. Yeah. Yeah, but man, Captain America movies were so good. I dig them. They're some of my favorites. Alright. New Spider-Man film. Made by Sony. Yeah, what does Sony need to do? Like, what are they missing out of it all? Let's not worry about, like, the I don't know the right way to say it. Like, Let's not worry about like crossovers or whatever, like cameos from other heroes. Because we've had superhero movies in the MCU that were better than a lot of Sony ones that didn't have that. What is Sony missing? What element are they missing to make them better? Because they could be. Alright. Not only do I have super hearing, but I also have the power of smell. Yeah, so you should really wipe your ass before you fight me, because I can smell your butthole from a mile away. Oh my gosh, that's so bad. I like the bottom part. My silent ninja attack will get him. Sushi diarrhea coming right at me. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, 12-year-old me figuring all my parents had to get together to have me. No, it can't be. Sorry. Now that image is in your mind. You're welcome for that. I'm moving on. Gore, happy International Men's Day, babe. Valkyrie whimpers. I don't know what to tell you. I don't know. Alright. When someone tries to leave the cinema during the credits of a Marvel movie. No, we don't do that here. It's true. We don't do that here, do we? Not at all. Alright. Just a reminder that this is actually a Marvel movie. It is. I think it came from like a Spider-Man cartoon or something. But Dracula's sitting there just chilling out, eating a burger, because that's what he needs to do. Dracula's gonna do what Dracula's gonna do. Alright, here we go. So, Pedro Pascal is gonna be all the roles now in the Fantastic Four. I like the Invisible Woman version of Pedro Pascal. That one might have me hooked more than anything. But, I will say, even though I'm still not sold on him being Reed Richards, that's a good render of him as Reed Richards. I like the mustache as the Human Torch, though. Alright. So, Steve and Bucky's masks being opposite haunts me. The fact Steve's mask covered his top half of his face as a sign of protection, like a helmet. Because it was a helmet. Whereas Bucky's mask covered the lower half of his face as a sign of silence, like a muzzle. Didn't think about that. Mind blown a little bit. That's kind of crazy. I never considered that. And I've been reading comics my whole life. Alright. Quality? Quantity? What button is Marvel going to hit? I gotta say, I like the quantity, but I will take quality every time. I will take quality any day over the quantity, but the quantity is still kind of fun. Just because I enjoy looking back and forth at stuff. Alright. The doctor with the shot. My mom and 7-year-old me. Yeah. I used to hate the needles. I know most kids did. Oh, it was so bad. Alright. Old Avengers. Marvel fans checking out Old Avengers. New Avengers looking offended. I'm sorry. Give us more cohesion with the New Avengers, and we will check you out too. But right now, we are not getting a whole lot. We're not getting a lot to work with. Help us as fans out. Alright. So, Sony, you're always trying to give us Venom movies. What is it with you? I just think they're neat. The Venom movies were pretty cool. Could have been better. They could have been better. But they weren't bad. To me, see, this is one of those things. Like Sony, something was just missing from it. And I don't know what. I don't know what it was exactly. Something was just missing. Alright. When you realize T'Challa managed to save the lives of everyone in the summit room except for his dad. Ouch. Ouch. We don't have... Too soon. We don't have to point that out. He did what he could. He tried his best. Oh, so guy gets hit in the balls. Every guy within a mile radius is like, oh... It's true. We see it and we all feel it. We all feel it in some form or fashion. Alright, so here we go. We have Ben & Jerry's Stark Raving Hazelnut. Hazelnut is actually one of my favorite coffees. I love hazelnut. It's so like calming to me in my life of chaos and rage. So I wonder how that would be. Is it an actual flavor? If it is, let me know in the comments. Because I really don't look for Ben & Jerry's ice cream that much. But if it's one of those things that they actually made it into a flavor, like a real thing, I might have to try it. Let me know, please. Alright. If people could fly, we'd consider it exercise and never do it. Thor's sitting there confused. He ain't lying. It's pretty true. If we could fly, we would do it. And it's like, man, I flew 2 or 3 miles today. I flew a 5K. We'd count it. Alright, Mom, who is your favorite? And this is all the females of the Marvels. Sweetie, I love you both equally. Then looks at Miss Marvel. It's you, and by a lot. Yeah, she's awesome. She's awesome because she is genuinely enthusiastic about the role. Like, that's what does it. Her energy projects on and brings us all in. Alright. We're almost done, but are you seriously going to scroll by without upvoting? You should. You should like give it an upvote. You know, I could use them. Help me help the algorithm. It would mean a lot. All right, Canadians. We're kind and polite. Also Canadians. That was my Wolverine Adamantium Rage impersonation. In case you couldn't tell. Yeah. They have a switch. Don't let them flip that switch. But guys, that's my time for today. Thank you so much. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Remember, if you laughed at any of these, even anything I said, and whatever, I don't care. If you laughed at any point in time, if you farted wrong, and you laughed at that, it counts if it was during the video. If you laugh, you have to tell me what superhero movie you're directing next. What's on your list? I don't really know. If I had to, I'm going for X-Men. I'm going for X-Men. But that's my time for today, guys. Thank you so much. I hope everyone is blessed. I hope everyone's happy. I hope everyone is safe, and I hope everyone is smart. But if you're not smart, don't get caught. I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.